Hey everyone, it's Jada from Kids Care, and today we are going to be interviewing and talking to Mr. Valentina. And just as a reminder, our food drive ends on February 13th, or February 14th, I suppose. But our drive is on February 13th from 11 to 3 at Marietta High School in the parking lot.
So, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed for you. And then let me tell you that I'm very proud of you and your mission. So, we're going to have a good time in the interview.
Yes, sir.
Do you have questions for me?
I do. I have one good question that I'm going to start off with. What types of food is like the most requested?
Actually, we here at this center is in around the Salvation Army in Atlanta Metro because we are part of the Salvation Army in Atlanta Metro, and then we serve in different counties, but all together is in Atlanta Metro. But here in Cobb, we use more the can because it's allowed us to be better with the homeless and with the people around. I saw snacks for the homeless, which is great. Um, we use a lot of the camp sip that you can open it easy.
The pop top?
Yeah, the top that you can open it easy for them when you put in the bag. So it's helpful for them. But we accept any kind of food because we cook out of here too to serve hot meal to the people.
That's great. Well, now everyone knows that those are the types of food that these are taking, and like we said again, this is Salvation Army, and we've got a few more questions. Do you guys serve hot meals?
Yeah, we normally the Salvation Army people remember them because we are very involved in disaster, and then in disaster this is what we do. We cook and serve hot meals to them, but also we use our canteen trucks to serve the community. We serve the community and the homeless, the childrens. We prepare the meals at the kitchen here at the court, and then we go outside and we do the distribution to everybody who's hungry.
That's awesome too.
Thank you, thank you.
And we've got one more question. What does food insecurity look like in Cobb County?
Um, the I believe the day have been changed, right? And then before we always was thinking about homelessness, which is what more affected and when the insecurity for people, And I don't think it's only in Cobb. It's around the world, around the nation, and everywhere. We are in the Salvation Army. We attacking homelessness and hunger. We are very strong in that, trying to minimize. I wish that we can finish with that. Kind of that's impossible, right? But we do our parts as much as we can. But we fully depend too, and we depend on God first because we are a Christian organization, and then we know and we have faith and hope God will help us with this mission. But we also depend on the donors and on the people like you that making possible food drive and collecting cans and food for us to giving others. And addressing that your questions about insecurities is I think that before recorded I was explaining you that it have been changed because now it's more demanding in food, it's more people that come to our locations because after COVID a lot of people lose their job, a lot of kids are at home, a lot of families are depending more in pick up food from somewhere because they have to make a decision on pay the rent or get food. And if we can help them with food, right? So they can be focused and pay the rent. And then it's a family who are not going to be facing homelessness and is not going to be facing hunger too. Because we're going to help them in that area and then they can help the other area. There's so many kids at home, so many kids in virtual classes that they used to eat. just a little bit in home because the school provide for them. But now it's a lot of kids that stay and have 5, 6 meals at home, and it's kind of challenging for the families. We understand, so we probably double or triple the more than food that we serve, and maybe 4 times more than what we used to serve before. There's a lot of demanding in Cobb. There's a lot of demanding on around Atlanta Metro, and then with the donations of the food, the cans collected, what you do, and what the people is doing is very helpful to us. It help us to help all others, and then because hope is bigger than fear, and you know that with people like you can make it.
And I'm sure it's hard for the parents too because they've got to pay for the Wi-Fi and whatever electronic that their kids are using for like online school, and they've got to be able to have the books and all the other stuff for school too.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. It's a lot of payment that the people have to do now. It was less before COVID and before they faced all this new challenge that we are going through. These people paying, like you say, Wi-Fi and internet is mandatory. They need computers. There are people that they don't know how to navigate in computer now. You know, we with Salvation Army programs, we help them too. So it's a collective work for the community and us, you know, and make it happen for those who are less fortunate. Our mission statement talk about that, and talk about preach the gospel of Jesus Christ and meet human needs without discrimination. So anybody who are hungry can come to the Salvation Army and knock the door, and we feed them. We have service here. The people that come once a week. There are people that come once a month. But it's in between those days that if they need some food, we're not gonna leave nobody hungry. We're gonna provide for them. That's what we are very grateful when people help us to continue with the mission, because we cannot make it our by ourselves. So a lot of people putting a little bit, we can make it possible for a big nation.
Of course, yes. And if everyone just puts a little bit, we can make a whole lot, and it can help many people.
Yes, and I agree with you. You're a very special person, because I wish that everybody in this world thinking like you. You know, because it's a lot of hunger. And it's very sad when you go to the table. And when I go to the table, I always pray. I always pray for the less fortunate, because I know that at the same time that I've eaten something in my place, there are a lot of people outside. They don't have plates, and they don't have nothing, and that's what makes us different. You know, when we help others, so we need to help us, everybody, and you are helping us and connecting us with these people who I know they're gonna support you and support the your dreams and the big heart that you have. Just at the 10 years old, yeah. So I'm very proud of you.
Thank you so much. I'm proud of all you guys too, helping people.
Thank you for.
Well, thank you everyone for watching. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Mom? Yes, if you're still tuned in, thank you for watching, and just as a reminder, our drive-by drop-off is on February 13th from 11 to 3, and it's at Marietta High School in the parking lot. Again, thank you for watching. Bye!